Surprisingly, I am still alive. As usual, it's been a long time since one of these. I really don't plan to have these huge delays. Here it is, June 24th, and this is only the second one for the month that I'm recording, so I'm going to try and pump out two of these today. Not going to get into a huge explanation why. Let the answer for now just be I've had a hell of a time these last couple weeks. And it's been kind of shitty, but it got better. And I don't usually do this, but just as a shout out to some people here, Joel and Martin are obvious, but then also some people that I either usually didn't talk to often or really at all have kind of been helping me out lately, and I really do appreciate it. So, Kif, Autumn, Yellow, Borax, and Serena, you guys are all great. I am very thankful that you've been around for me. But I'm not going to get too sappy or anything or really dwell on that too much, so let's just move on with this game. And last time I mentioned that I thought I had to go to the sewers next. This is actually my second attempt at like trying to progress here, because I did one where I went through the sewers and found that it kind of dead-ended, which I'm still going to do in a minute anyway, but there's something over here that I can do, and I suspected this last time, but it's been a while and I couldn't really remember, so we got to do it now. I actually had to look up a guide because I didn't know what the hell I was doing. So, as you may remember, there's a gate here. There's a flower back there, which I need. And there's also the "Let's play jump rope" kid. So I'm not going to do anything with this feather yet, but basically, you head over here, you can see the flowers over there and everything. Now, the crow feather lets me see through the eyes of this crow, wherever that may be, and the gate is actually open right now, but if I try to head back, it closes. And I think there was a cutscene at one point that was supposed to kind of indicate this, but I guess you're supposed to notice that the trigger is walking through this little archway, and all you have to do is just jump over it instead of walk through it, and it will stay open. I did not figure that out on my own. I had to look that up. So
I am a grieving widow.
That's the only reason I would be holding a flower, obviously. So I'm gonna go deal with the sewer when the time comes for that, but let me go see where the grieving widows are. They're over here. Because as usual, this is really just a bunch of get an item to get a different item to buy the thing. Because you chase the bugs to buy the things, and Star Fox, General Scales is the meanest. He throws blue towels, etc.
I am a grieving widow.
I am your sister in grief.
I am a grieving widow.
I am your sister in grief.
Do you say anything else?
I am your sister in grief.
Oh yeah, you look real grieving there. I love the animations that these guys have. They're so stupid. So, alright, what does this actually get me? Looks like I probably need to burn these. That's just a... Oh shit, that's the milkman. Except that's also Boyd. Boyd is the milkman.
I will give you your space.
Alright, let me, hopefully not accidentally put away this flower in the process. Fuck, what button is that? There.
Yes. Burn.
The dead people are underground,
Hope
and
no
I
one
have brought
notices all
flowers
this fire.
because I am sad. The cemetery is filled with dead people.
That's usually how that works, oddly enough. Alright, so what do we got in here? Oh!
What were you doing in the cemetery? Are you a grieving?
Was I...
Where are your flowers?
Was I meant to get
What
caught
did you find in the
immediately?
Mausoleum. Who is the milkman?
Well, as long as they don't confiscate it. Okay, yeah, obviously that was intentional.
Book you found was dynamite. Blows the whole thing wide open.
It does?
Yes, I knew it. I was completely wrong about everything, but now I've got it. That book came from the book depository. They must want to make us think that's where they want us to go. Because they think we'll think we know they know we know. So we won't
Well,
go.
yeah.
So I shouldn't go to the book depository?
Of course you're going to the book depository. Take the sewers. Watch out for watchers and radioactives and perpetrators. Some of those sewer workers are involved, I think. You'll need one of these.
Now we're
Who needs courage when you have a gun?
Get in around the other assassins.
assassins. Wait a second.
Beware the cows. Not all milk is enriched.
There was something shining in there. Was it just the gun?
National
Yeah, I think it was. So, we haven't actually seen the assassins. I did during the little off-screen section. You're not missing out on much. It's pretty much exactly what you'd expect. But I guess we're heading there next. And for all of this time that I've been hyping up the sewers and,
I am on the road.
like, oh, I totally need to go through those. That's where I need... That's the next place to go for progress. And it's like, oh, shit. Sewer levels suck. Why would I want to go there? Like, no. Not really. It's not a sewer level at all. It's just a transition. Spoilers. Why did you hit that little girl?
Ow! I'm only trying to make money for our organization, sir.
I think I met you.
Okay, bye.
I got Freddy. Poor Freddy. He was such a
Poor
good
Frankie.
agent. I mean, assassin. Who is shooting at us?
So yeah, basically you get over here and there's nowhere to go because there's the whole assassin place that's bordered off, and then there's this telephone pole which is also bordered off, so...
I'm just gonna walk through, okay?
Please stay back. There is a severe electrocution danger.
I think we've seen that dialogue before, actually.
Hey, I'm just gonna walk through, okay?
Ha ha. Do you not realize that we are deadly assassins? Are you not afraid? My gun is clean.
Man, people are just dying all over the place. What the hell?
It's fake. I'm worried the other assassins are gonna make fun of me.
This is a good animation right here.
Watch out, fellow assassin. There seems to be someone shooting at us from that tower.
Yeah, that is a problem.
It's fake.
Don't just admit that it's fake. What the hell?
Fun of me.
Shh. Don't broadcast that.
Oh.
fact. They look real. I do not kill out of passion, but for money. This is
Unless you're Chromopulus Michael, then you just like killing. Man, there's a lot of you assholes.
made when firing in the wind. My gun is clean.
Alright, well, that was a non-issue.
I do not kill out of passion, but for money.
Anything back here that I care about? Vault, perhaps? No, just one of these. I mean, I do care about those, but it's less interesting. Oh my!
It's fake.
Watch out,
I'm worried
fellow
the other
assassin.
assassins
Fuck.
make fun of me.
Oh, okay. So I got shot and killed, but because that caused me to drop the gun, they immediately arrested me after dying. That was good.
Watch out, fellow assassin. There seems to be someone shooting at us from that tower.
So, don't let my guard down, apparently.
I am an assassin.
Yeah, I've heard. Okay, now I don't need the gun.
Got it.
That was real hard. So, I've not been able to make heads or tails of whatever the hell this conspiracy is. If there even is such a thing, I'm pretty sure it's just the ramblings of a madman, but I also don't really remember, so I guess we'll find out in a second here when I finish destroying everything down here. Because I need these sweet, sweet arrowheads that I'm never going to spend. I really don't know why I keep doing that.
Freeze! Don't come any closer. I'll never tell you the location of the milkman. Never!
Okay, let's all just settle down and talk.
Oh.
Where is the milkman? Who is the milkman? What is the mission of the milkman?
Way to go, Bill. Nice job, Bill. I think I made that joke last time.
Closer. And I'll tell you.
fuck is going on?
Glad I never bought any of those.
Lord.
The view from up here is pretty good, but I still can't see enough.
What do you need to see?
Even higher. Like super high. As if I were flying. I don't know. Maybe I
God
can
damn
find
it.
some stilts.
Good job, game. Okay, let me, guess clear
Stop,
these in.
helicopter! Land and let me in. I want to see the view from up there, please.
What am I even holding? Is it like a headset? Yeah. Alright, so break some shit that I don't need. But... yeah, I'm not... like, I obviously get what the game wants me to do here. I'm just not sure of the reason why yet. So... I'm thinking. Screw it. Let's just figure out.
I am a helicopter pilot.
Why do you
I
see...
like to fly helicopters.
why do you see the world in, like, weird
We are looking for the
wireframe type
milkman.
stuff?
We don't know where he is.
Okay.
Helicopters can go up and down.
But also side to side.
Man, these guys are dumb.
Well, there's something over here.
Hey, wait. What's that? I'll bet that's him.
That would look like that's the case. Alright.
Helicopters move sideways too. Not as fast as planes.
Called that shit.
He's on that remote island over there.
Pick up the phone!
What the heck is that sound?
Okay. I don't know why there's a phone here suddenly, but I'll take it.
Who is the milkman?
Boyd, is this you? I think I found the milkman.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Who is this?
Okay, from now on, your name isn't Boyd. It's Royd, because you're such a big pain in my butt.
If you see a lady tossing her cookies, run away.
Yeah, I think we figured that one out already. Alright, well, I mean, I knew where to go next anyway, so that's fine. I'm not sure what the significance of the book depository really was, if there even was one in the first place, but whatever, it's done.
It's fake.
I like all this garbage in my inventory. I hope I get to keep it outside of this level.
I work for the government. My
Dude, what are you
motivations
doing?
clear only to myself. My gun is clean. I am found on rooftops, in clock towers, and book depositories.
And on a grassy knoll. Alright,
I'm a skilled phone repairer.
oh, for fuck's sake, really? What, the squirrels are in on it? What do you mean? What are you talking about? Oh god, okay, see, the thing is, I've been, rewatching... I rewatched, Rick and Morty Season 3 with Joel, over the last few days, and the, Morty's Mind Blowers episode had a part where, like, squirrels were hyper-intelligent or some shit, and I was not expecting that to come up in this game. The way this thing moves around reminds me of Dead Hand. I mean, that and the whole thing that there's hands coming out of the ground. It has that weird, like, awkward shuffling bullshit going on now. Alright, let me do a little bit of, some Boudreaux scotch. Oh, good. Work better. Am I just bad? What am I doing wrong? Fuck. Okay. For a second there, I also swear the music sounded like the, what the heck level from Earthworm Jim. Which I think is just some kind of, like, classical song. It's not Night on Bald Mountain, right? It might be. That. I don't remember the name of that song. Okay, you good? You dead? No? Yes? Yes and no? Okay. Well, that was a distraction.
My motivations are clear only to myself.
Alright, well, let me bust out my,
Skilled phone repairer.
Adjustments needed.
like, elite equipment here.
Come work on the phone lines with us.
Man, I just put that phone away and they didn't give a shit. Okay, so here's the thing. There's a phone line back in the other map, and, like, this one does count as its own area, because the figment count is different. I might want to go back that way, because that way is probably progress. Yeah.
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Jerry, pull the high end out. I'm still getting a little bit of hiss back here.
There are no documented cases of alligators found alive in sewers.
Nah, that's just a suburban legend. What are those then? Crocodiles. Alright, where was I going again? Telephone pole. I'm smart and I can remember things that I said 2 seconds ago, I promise. Actually, I lied. I can't at all. The only thing that I ever remember is A, don't trust Whitey. B, the letter B. C's. That was it.
Stop. This is a restricted area.
No, you don't understand. I have a phone.
Come work on the phone lines with us.
This looks like it leads to like a little park or something. I'm guessing there is going to be a bit of baggage and like a couple figments and probably not much else. Oh boy, a tree.
I don't want to throw that away. I don't want to.
I wasn't trying to throw it away. I was trying to talk to the garbage can. So, okay, there's the other vault done. And a tag. Alright, what's going on with Boyd? Well, Oleander is wearing one of those weird German World War I helmets. That's what I'm taking away from this. The fuck are you doing, man? Man, I don't get what the hell's going on. Okay, so Oleander hypnotized him into something with milk and cookies and is getting him to guard this place because that's where he's storing the brains or some shit. Man, I don't know. This game is weird. I'm not sure how the milk and cookies really fits into all this. But can I go down the slide, though? This is what's really important. Oh, good. Okay, I guess let's head back. That looked about right when I was climbing, like, off the side of it. So how many figments am I missing in this area? Okay, let's not die, please. Ugh. Well, I'll have to go back and look for those at some point. It's not going to be right now, though. Where was that bag that I kept passing by that I didn't have the tag for? I heard the thing like fucking 90 times walking by, and I even checked it off screen at one point. Yeah, here it is. I will assume that the other one is probably at the other end of the telephone pole. Feces.
Management technician worker. I think
I am a skilled phone repairer.
I do not kill.
So I still stand by my original statement that this level is a little on the tedious side going back and forth so much, but I still like the idea of it. It's very unique. Uh-oh. I also made the comment that it reminded me of the Trade Quest episode of Ed, Edd n Eddy, and was, oh, good. Did not realize that was a thing I had to look out for. Okay. But yeah, the observation was made that If it should have reminded me of any episode of that show, it should have been the one where, like, reality was falling apart and life has many doors, Ed boy. And, I mean, it can be both. Something can be more than one thing. I'm still wanting to take this one, because I'll take the other one on the way back, I guess. Alright, let's... Fucking Christ, I jumped! See, I don't want to jump too early, but I think I'm locked onto the track anyway. It's hard to tell.
Skilled phone repairer.
Hello, fellow phone repairer. There was a line one of them said in the first attempt at this video that was just like, the popularity of mobile phones will one day make my job unnecessary or something, and I don't know, I just thought that was kind of funny. This game was from 2005. Cell phones definitely were a thing then, but not quite as much as they were now. I had a landline up until, like, 2013, 14, something like that, but it was only because my family made me have one. As soon as we moved, actually, I don't even know if we paid for it at all the last couple of years. We had it back in Illinois, but never really needed it. There just wasn't much of a reason. And for the record, I didn't really have a cell phone at that time either. I just didn't need a phone at all. If people need to reach me, they can send me a frickin' carrier pigeon. Except that was before I had an obsession with Hadoos, so they wouldn't have known. Because I wouldn't have known. It all comes together. Why did you hit that little girl? Is that a pizza? The hell is that? Oh, no, what was that? It looked like a flying carpet or something. Hey, look, Dad, it's like a magical flying carpet here. Yeah, don't get too attached to it, though, because soon it's going to be a magical flying dinner. Alright, anyway. What's the story here?
Just a minute!
So is this, this is Pamela from Majora's Mask, isn't it? I need to go invisible. Let me put that on there and there. Oh, okay, no. Why did you shoot that little girl?
Coming! Gosh, I sure hope someone is there this time. Who is it?
Okay, no.
Hello?
Yeah, there we go. Fuck. I'm not sure if that's what I'm meant to do.
Coming! Gosh, I sure hope someone is there this time. Who is it?
Okay, open the door. Get on the floor. Man, I really don't have much of a window to go in there. Okay.
Just a minute! Gosh, I sure hope someone is there this time.
I assume this is what I need to do.
Hello? Anyone? Aha!
Oh.
Oh, hello.
Debbie took the cookie from the cookie jar.
Hope to pay for your rainbow treats. We knew you would. Won't you join us in our rainbow squirt pledge of purpose?
Absolutely not.
Niceness. To make the world prettier. To share candy with everyone. To obfuscate the true nature of the milkman. To protect the milkman at all costs.
God, there was an episode of Home Movies where there was like this fucking Girl Scout cult that Melissa was forced to join. They were not quite as sinister as this one, but definitely getting some vibes from, yeah.
Go, girls! Protect the milk!
Oh.
Do not follow! The milk is not ready, and you are not ready for the milk!
Okay, so do I get to kick the shit out of a bunch of Girl Scouts? Is that what we're about to do? No? Yes? Spiders?
told you not to follow. Now you must die! But that is the way of the rainbow squirts! Gunside!
Okay, God, I don't remember how this fight works. I very vaguely do. I think I need clairvoyance. I guess let's, see what we're doing here. Can I... No, those are... No, I think we want to throw those back, maybe? So... what button is that mapped to? Yeah, I don't really need my levitate, so... Okay. I definitely remember there being a annoying gimmick to this fight, but it's been a while.
You can't. That is the purpose of the goggles.
Fine, then I'll do.
Why did the frickin' dialogue get so quiet there? That was weird. Okay, so... herein lies the... Where's the... I hate not remembering what button these things are bound to. Okay, yes, there we go. What is that? Like, it's like a... just a craft of some sort? I don't know what this is. That's like a dream catcher type of thing. I'm not doing particularly well here. Oh, there was a pit. Yeah, this is that gimmick I'm remembering.
No milk for you.
Okay, so remembering what button my moves are bound to would be useful. I don't know why that's been such a consistent problem throughout this playthrough. I was actually even having a conversation about that yesterday, about how, like, I'm usually fine with keyboard controls in games, and for this one I just didn't even want to try. But, like, I don't know if it would have been any worse, because at least then it would have said what the keys are that things are bound to on the bottom of the screen, as opposed to here where I just kind of can't tell. Should I have my shield for this? I'm starting to think that maybe that would have been a good idea. I can't tell what she's even hitting me with half the time. Dude, come on. Game, please. Am I even hitting her? Okay, let me, get the shield, because I think I need that. I'm trying. This is, a lot harder than I thought it would be. Yeah, she's, like, throwing the weird dream catchers at me, which I, for some reason, was not understanding, even though it was pretty clear that that was what was going on. Fucking hell, man. Oh my god. This is shockingly hard. Or I'm just bad. I mean, that's definitely possible. I can't tell why I'm missing. I'm trying. And it turns out that this is entirely unnecessary, and I could just be using the laser this entire time. But, oh well, we're done anyway.
Have you done? He wakes.
It's a good face. Also, I'm just now realizing that there isn't going to be an opportunity to go back across the power line,
Milk is delicious.
because this is probably going to boot me out of the level.
The sea shall run
man, what the fuck even is this? I like how the figment was in the
My milk is
cutscene.
delicious. Special delivery today.
Alright. Well, that happened.
I am the milkman. My milk is delicious.
Boyd? Are you okay?
Time for the final delivery to this address.
Hey, is that milk regular kind? Or the exploding dream kind?
It's fortified with what the world wants. What the world deserves.
Are you sure you don't want to just talk about this, Boyd?
Man, Boyd doesn't know what the fuck's going on. And if he doesn't know what's going on, then I don't think any of us do. That's a lot of crows.
Suspicious characters around here lately?
Okay, well, I would like to go back into that level and figure out where the hell I... Oh, well, here's just a brain, apparently.
JT's brain? How'd this little doggy get out of the pen?
Dude, don't kiss it. Alright.
Yes! I got a brain!
Is he gonna tell me exactly what the game tip just told me?
When the wind blows.
No, I meant I recovered a stolen brain.
Oh, I know what you meant. Sheesh! You and Sasha. No sense of humor when you're on a mission, hmm? Well, are you gonna come back here so we can recranialize that noodle while it's still al dente?
Maybe. Depends. Do I have to go inside a fish to do it? So, I should probably readjust my stuff here. This is fine, I guess. So, I've mentioned before how, like, basically the overworld is kind of divided into two sections, and so now that this gate is open, we have access to the majority of this one. I'll probably go around and explore it and try to get everything here, but, was that the last thing for the scavenger hunt? No, there's still one more thing. I don't remember where that is. Actually, no, that's the one that's, like, in the geyser, isn't it? I forget how that one works. But, anyway, so, this guy just kind of stands here holding this flaming milk bottle for the rest of the game. He's constantly prepared to burn this place down, but,
Why are you trying to burn down the asylum?
I am the milkman. My employer has commissioned me to deliver this milk to whitewash what went on here. I make sure no evidence is left of anything except for milk.
yeah, that's pretty much all we ever get, from what I remember. If anything ever comes of this, I have no memory of that being the case, but maybe I'll be surprised.
I'll put this one right next to Kitty's.
Poor Frankie. I'm glad that Raz remembers the names of all these kids and, like, what their personalities are, because I sure as hell don't. The one with the cowboy hat, I guess, is pretty straightforward. I mainly just remember the one who doesn't shut the fuck up. He's my favorite, and I don't even know what his name is. I'm gonna go ahead and call him Davy, because Davy is just a bad name. Alright, you know what? I kind of want to go back, see if there's anything worth checking in here. Oh, good. Sensors have arrived.
Boyd?
Not much to do here except click.
Yeah. Do we care about these? This is new, but I'm not sure if this is anything that really matters.
Hey, Boyd. Why are you trying to burn down the asylum?
I am the milkman. My employer has commissioned me to
Yeah.
make sure I cannot rest.
So, same dialogue as outside.
Warm. Milk is a drink best served cold.
Yeah, warm milk's kind of gross. Honestly, milk in general is kind of gross. Like, there's stuff I'll drink it with, but I don't know. It's weird. I don't remember if I've ever gone on this tangent before, but I feel like there's certain things that milk just does not go well with. And it's weird because, like, as a kid, I always noticed that, like, if I have a glass of milk with, like, oatmeal, it never stays cold. And I don't know why that is. And the same is true for, like, steak. I don't know. It's hard to explain. And it doesn't make any sense either. Okay, so... Oh, I guess that was all the figments. We're still missing a bag somewhere. And... I'm not going to look for it right now. Because that would take forever. But I'm missing 2 figments and a bag. I guess I'll be coming back here at some point to check that out. There's still a couple things left in Lungfishopolis too, I think. But, alright.
Man, these... Yes.
I don't think I've actually shown the smelling salts on screen before, but you're not really missing out on much. That's all it is. So, I guess let's go back. Yeah, well, that's kind of why I did it. That's a screaming face in the clouds, excuse me? That's
What's
disturbing
up with
looking.
Prepare yourself for passage.
I forgot that was there.
Ugh.
I'm gonna have to... God damn, those are some freaky looking faces. I'm gonna have to come back and look at those later, because I forgot those were there. It's only on this side of the map, right? Or are they over here at the camp, too? There's something over there. Funky. Alright, let me go see if I can get that skull and get the reward from the scavenger hunt, and I guess turn in these brains and all that. There's going to be a lot more brains where those 2 came from, so I could probably just do a bunch of them at once, but I'll do it now, I guess. So, in the meantime, first of all, let me figure out where the hell it is I'm actually going. The skull was at the isolation chamber, I think. So we want to be going that way. Is that correct? How did I immediately get turned around? Excuse me. I think we're going this way. So anyway, in the meantime, random subject time. Because that's always worth investigating. I just kind of got a bunch of random subjects from Autumn, and let's see if any of these are worth talking about. I looked at them very briefly and didn't really think much about most of them. Any bad injuries you've gotten in your life? Honestly, not really. I've never broken a bone, and I've never needed stitches outside of surgery. So really, that kind of just answers the question right there. I just have never really gotten that badly hurt, because I never fucking do anything, so that kind of makes sense. Here, hold on. Let me make sure I know how to do this. I think I just stand on this and use the shield. That doesn't seem like that should work, but I remembered that being the answer. I'm glad I remembered it, because it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But yeah, I'd say the worst that's ever happened to me was the pepperoni scab and the Nintendo scar. both of which I've discussed in the past, and don't really plan on going into full detail on again. Here, let me get my great reward here.
I'm done. I completed the whole scavenger hunt.
I like his dance.
Odin's rake. I don't think anyone's ever done the whole thing before. Well, hold still. This might hurt.
Oh. Good. Okay. I mean, I guess that's fine. I don't remember how many targets I was able to hit before.
Congratulations. Now get.
Won't you help?
I'm a ranger. I got enough problems wrangling these leaves. Now get.
Alright, well, I guess let me just go wander off into a stump then. But yeah, very short version of those stories. Pepperoni Scab was when I just tripped and scraped my knee really badly on the sidewalk, and I had like this gigantic scab that was like the size and appearance of a slice of pepperoni that stayed there for like 3 months. And the Nintendo scar was when I was a kid and I was switching out the like power cables for the NES and the Super Nintendo because I had them both hooked up and didn't have enough space for both to be plugged in. I did that, and then I like stood up and hit my forehead on the corner of the like TV unit thing and cut it pretty badly, and it was debated if I would need stitches, but I didn't, so that was pretty much it. That is the same wound that I can also attribute to being gotten from the wicked knife fight against Chugga on the stone bridge. Although that is a very erroneous statement, it is still a statement that I can make. I'm still looking for a stop. I think that might be one there. Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
Dumb things you believed as a kid for a long time is the next question. And the first thing to come to mind is yet another tale of interest. Don't I now? But no, it's another stupid thing that I'm sure I've talked about a dozen times before, and it was just the fact that I believed that Jamaica blew up. And the reason I believed that is because I swear to God, at some point when I was a kid, there was a commercial on TV for like some kind of Jamaican vacation package, and my grandma made the comment, like, I don't know why they'd advertise that, because Jamaica blew up. Now, I'm sure she actually said something else that actually made sense, and not that, but I don't know what it is that she said, because that was how I heard it, and I was like 5. And I've asked about it a few times, and she denies ever having said it, and has no idea what it could have meant in the first place, so that's all I got.
Besides the whole thinking and feeling they'll be able to do now, is that they will be adding their subconscious mental attention to your quest, and their energy will increase your mental health potential.
That sounds great. But is the surgery going to be dangerous?
Nothing's dangerous when you have the right tools. Messy, yes, but not dangerous.
And so that's why, even though she is a girl, and we are good friends, she is not technically my girlfriend.
Well, I can tell you one thing.
You've got a long neck.
My dad is never going to send me to this camp again. Where's Kitty? Never mind. I'll find her.
Yeah, she's still dead.
And that's why we need your help more than anybody's.
Well, shut my mouth.
Oh yeah, you're gonna real help
Control
out.
living quarters, guard the women folk and all. Say, is my hombre walking around yet?
Not yet, but soon.
I just hope he forgives me for acting like such a dang fool.
Agent Cruller?
What is the current situation?
I guess that was it. So yeah, there's a lot of brains to still collect. I don't know how many. I guess one for each of the kids. I don't know how many kids there are. Probably like 15 or something. But they're pretty much all over in the other part of the overworld, I believe. Well, a lot of them are just in the last level. Something something Terra Strong Turtle birthday. All right.
Well,
Yeah, I guess I don't really have much else to do in this area. So I figure we'll maybe clear out the overworld and take a look at the other NPCs. Oh, wait, I need to... Here's the thing. But I'm not going to actually enter any of the next levels yet. There should be 3 of them that are available, and you can do them in any order you want. Once I am able to look at the characters and kind of show a little bit what they're about, I guess I'll leave the answer up to the... See, I was going to leave it up to a poll, but I was also planning on recording another one of these today. So maybe I won't actually record that today, and I can do it tomorrow. It's not like I have a massive amount to talk about anyway, so that is fine with me if I want to put it off a little bit. Probably could have stood to collect some more before I went back.
But it is better groomed than the rest of the brains.
So, here's this.
You're all so kind. You make a girl so happy.
So, what's your deal?
Excuse me, ma'am, but did you see a girl?
You must be my new leading man. Aren't you handsome? But, my gracious, you're so young. Tell me, why do they keep casting me with such mere babes? I guess that's the curse of having an eternally young face.
So, did you not
I'm just
see a girl?
gonna try to let the game speak for itself before I explain anything more about him.
I don't track the entrances and exits.
So,
Okay, I think that's pretty much it.
did you not see a girl?
She has some kind of trophy.
Oh, you found my old trophy. I should really put that thing away before somebody hurts themselves on that gleaming metal claw-like part on the top. Say, would you like to hear the story of how I won that award?
Oh, yeah, definitely. It sounds fascinating.
Are you trying to take it because you don't think I deserve it?
No, you deserve it.
I didn't take anything from you. I didn't ask to be famous. I just wanted you to love me. Hey,
What?
you're supposed to be dead.
Oh.
Ah!
I'm sure some kind of commentary can be made about how, like, oh my god, this game doesn't represent people with, like, mental disabilities properly. This is offensive, but it's like, I don't give a fuck.
Oh, take away.
So yeah, she has a trophy, doesn't want to give it up, and pretty obviously is kind of like a... I don't know what you'd call her, but I mean, I think you can kind of get the personality here well enough. Old actress who wants to relive the glory days or some shit like that. Has a fake audience made of pops, you know, as you do.
Please, don't do that. Please, don't do
Okay.
that.
Should be 2 other characters left.
Attack! No, wait! Don't listen to him! Retreat! Shut up, you fool! The battle is ours! Wellington is on the run! This is our moment of glory!
Shut up, you...
Mario, this is the moment of glory!
We're gonna lose it!
I'm afraid you lost it years ago, Fred. Now pipe down over
Man, you've got one hell of a forehead.
I'm the orderly, and I run a quiet, peaceful, insane asylum. Understood?
And some classic Shupo lips, too.
Oh, now, see? You've disrupted Mr. Tagley's art therapy session.
Le jour de gloire est arrivé!
Whatever.
Random sync. Alright, well, after I go ahead and destroy some random shit, I guess we'll talk to these fellows. As for why they're just hanging around in this, whatever the hell this place is, where it's just kind of like a bunch of broken buildings and shit, that I could not say. Before I get that... Okay, so this does count as a separate area. Did I get everything in the last one? That's looking like a yes. Okay. That's good. I felt like I explored it well enough. I don't know where I would have missed anything. Any weird shit like stand on top of this geyser and use the shield to get a thing. Because you stand on the geyser and use the shield to get the thing. And Star Fox, General Scales is the meanest. He throws blue towels and foxes. I need to stop fucking doing that so much. Alright, whose brain is this?
Chaps, what is up, eh?
That's all you gotta say about that one? Okay. Oh. You know, there's a lot of sections in this game where I feel like you're supposed to do platforming and you kind of just don't need to because the levitate is kind of broken. Apparently there's a lot of stuff in this area. Okay. Well, before we go see what's up with that dude... Oh, wait, there's a thing here. And there's a thing over here.
Better give him a loose spring ASAP so we can protect it.
There was some mumbling in the middle of that dialogue. For a second, I was very confused because it sounded like I was listening to somebody else speaking.
How Chloe sneezed this one through that helmet, we'll never know.
Alright, so one more brand, one more card, and a challenge marker. It'll show up eventually, I'm sure. Alright, well, before we go talk to Napoleon, what's your story?
Greetings, Dr. Loboto. Up to the secret laboratory, then, is it? One moment. You're not Dr. Loboto. My eyes may be half gone, but I would recognize the mad doctor anywhere. He's got that stone-cold face a man doesn't easily forget. He wears a beastly smock, covered in thick straps like an electric chair. And in the place where his hand should be, there's nothing but a gleaming metal claw.
So is everything coming together here? So basically, you can't go see Trogdor unless you dress like a peasant, stink like a peasant, and are on fire like a peasant.
Look at him.
Hey, we old chum! No, why? What's the... why? Okay, hold on. Can I throw these around or something?
Oh, great. You ruined everything. Now I lost. You are losing anyway. Oh, great. You ruined everything. Now I lost. You are losing anyway. Oh,
Just
great.
every time,
You ruined
okay.
everything. Now
Excuse me,
Alright, talk to
sir?
me.
My name is Napoleon Bonaparte.
Oh, excuse me. Mr. Bonaparte.
Shh. I only think I'm Napoleon Bonaparte. Do not listen to the weakling. He denies his lineage because he feels it.
I like your jacket. Very strappy.
Just because I can't see you doesn't mean I'm not watching.
Why are we getting interruptions in the cutscene?
The uniform of this army is sacred. We shall wear it proudly until the battle is over. Help me. You are losing anyway.
So, the stereotype of, like, crazy person thinks they're Napoleon or thinks they are Abraham Lincoln but has 200 personalities, which are all Lincoln. That kind of thing's kind of been explored many times. But this guy is at least, like... Well, first of all, he's got legs for fucking days. But, so yeah, he seems to be partially sane. It's kind of weird.
Very strappy.
You want it? You can have it. Just help me undo these buckles in the back and all. What are you doing? The uniform of this
Yeah,
army
okay, I
is
think we
sacred.
already pretty much heard
We shall
that.
wear it proudly until the battle
So
is
that one's pretty straightforward. Let's go check out the last guy. Oh, there's a brain up there. Hold on. Oh, okay. Let me just sink through this, You know, I think that should probably have hit detection. But who am I to make such a bold claim? Who among you will embark on such a quest? Okay, let's get the thing. Because you get the thing in Star Fox.
I'm surprised Milka's brain doesn't go invisible when I get close to it.
I feel like there was probably a puzzle I was supposed to solve there that I just kind of didn't. Because it's like attached to a pulley. Oh, there's like crows and shit. Yeah, I don't know what I was meant to do, but I got it, so it doesn't matter. Anyway, here's Spanish Hagrid.
What you painting there?
That is my patron, my psychiatrist, my warden.
Looks like Dr. Lobato to me. Is he the one who chained you up?
The doctor won't let me go until I complete my treatment.
So why don't you just finish the painting and go home?
Why don't I just...
So this is, I would say this is the most unique of the three.
You painted a bullfight over the doctor's face. Why a bullfight? Huh? Huh? Edgar, why do you...
Every time it is the same. The matador, the bull. How I despise you both. My hands won't let you go. That is why I am here. Chained in more ways than you can see.
A prisoner of art.
A prisoner of art.
I don't know, I feel like this guy kind of has his shit together a little more than the other two. Because being randomly obsessed with bullfights isn't quite as big of a deal as having like this weird attachment to your past that you can't get over, or just straight up thinking you're Napoleon. But alright, so I think that's pretty much all we can really see of this guy too.
Dr. Lobato coming along. You know, I'll deliver it for you as soon as it's finished.
Silence! I am conceptualizing.
With cards.
Hey, how's that?
Yeah. Okay, so that's all we got.
Great. Now what am I
We can go into any of these three mines, and I know which one I like and which one I don't. But, well, let's just say they all have their good and bad parts, except one of them is mostly bad parts. But I'm going to leave this one up to a vote. Whichever one people want me to do next, I'll do next. It doesn't really matter. And, hopefully I'll put out another one of these videos tomorrow then. In the meantime, keep finding. Every video ends with me saying finding. I don't know. I might have problems. Yeah.